Welcome to SCPH Branding and Marketing, What You Need to Know. As part of Summit County Public Health's strategic plan, branding, marketing, and outreach activities have been identified as a key priority. Staff training is an important part of the implementation of our branding strategy. This video is intended to introduce the agency's new branding concepts and requirements to staff. To start off, we'll first take a look at a short video that outlines branding overall, and then we'll talk about our agency specifically.
Did you know we are exposed to over 3,500 brand messages every day? If you think that sounds like a lot, consider this. Today, my odyssey through 3,500 brands started out like this. The minute my Panasonic alarm clock radio goes off, it's tuned to National Public Radio. I grab my Oral-B toothbrush, put some Crest toothpaste on it, take a shower with Irish Spring, use some Degree deodorant, have a glass of sun-kissed orange juice, a bowl of Cheerios, get in my Jetta, and of course, drive to Starbucks. Then I get to work, Dell computer, NEC monitor, Windows operating system, with an Intel Core 2 Duo processor inside. And then there's the cacophony of other brands we encounter daily. Energizer batteries, Robert Mondavi Wani, DirecTV, CNN, the Green Bay Packers. We live in a brand-saturated world. That's why it's so important for your brand to stand out. But what is a brand? A brand represents people's gut feelings about your organization. Another way to say it is that your brand equals your reputation. We use brands as a form of mental shorthand. We create brands to summarize our attitudes about basically everything, whether that be people, places, or things. Brands represent all the things that pop into our minds when we think about a company or its products. For instance, Walmart is known for its low prices and wide selection. If I say Las Vegas, a subconscious rush of memories, experiences, and associations come flooding into your brain. This is the Vegas brand. Southwest Airlines is regarded as the cheap bus of the skies, with a quirky, fun personality. Coach is associated with its high-end luxury handbags. Apple is cool, creative, hip, intuitive, innovative, and stylish. How we relate to brands is a lot like how we relate to people. The instant you meet someone, you start forming impressions about them, making little mental notes about how they look and the things they say and do. As time goes by, we make adjustments, amplifying some attributes while adding or deleting others. It works the exact same way with brands. Everything you do and say influences how people think about you, and every interaction is an opportunity to build your brand. Every time they see an ad, swipe their debit card, or use online banking, they are interacting with your brand. So what is your brand? It isn't your name or logo or tagline or products or branches or advertising or website. Your brand is all these things. These are the tools you can use to strategically shape and influence people's feelings about your organization. But ultimately, your brand will be built by what you do, not what you say, and the experiences you deliver every day. So what is your brand? Your brand is your promise. It is your pledge, your commitment. Your brand is what you stand for. And it is your organization's singular driving focus.
So what do people think of when they hear Summit County Public Health? Well, our goal is to be widely recognized in the community as a trusted and accessible source for high-quality services, innovative programming, and excellent customer service. Ideally, whenever anyone encounters the Summit County Public Health brand, they'll strongly associate it with our promise, which represents professionalism. The SCPH brand will be associated with the highest degree of professionalism, honesty, integrity, and competence. Respect. The SCPH brand will be associated with respectful treatment of all people. The public will feel confident that every interaction with SCPH will be respectful, empathetic, and equitable. Outstanding quality. The SCPH brand will be associated with services, programming, and resources that are of the highest quality. SCPH will be seen as a top option for a wide variety of services. Mission-driven dedication. The SCPH brand will be associated with a duty and desire to serve the public. SCPH employees will be seen as passionate, energetic people working tirelessly to improve the health and well-being of the residents of Summit County. Innovation. The SCPH brand will be associated with cutting-edge, innovative, and progressive public health practice. SCPH will be seen as a local and national model of excellence in public health service delivery and leadership. Service. The SCPH brand will be associated with reliable and friendly customer service. SCPH employees will be perceived as always willing to go the extra mile to help residents and community partners. Encounters with SCPH will leave a lasting, positive impression. Equity. The SCPH brand will be associated with the idea that all people have the right to equitable opportunities for improved health. SCPH will be seen as a leader in the community, striving for health equity and social justice for all groups. And finally, value. The SCPH brand will be associated with the idea that public health service is an incredible value for taxpayers. Summit County residents from all communities will be aware of the variety of programming offered by SCPH, will believe it to be a vital use of public funding, and will think of SCPH as their first choice for a wide range of services. In order to achieve these long-term brand objectives, our brand strategy involves the following. Ensuring a common and consistent visual identity and consistent messaging in all communications which integrate the SCPH brand. Communicating the SCPH brand to diverse audiences in a targeted and appropriate manner. Ensuring that all external communications are culturally and linguistically appropriate. And ensuring that all staff are adequately trained and committed to strengthening the SCPH brand. So as you can see, there are several pieces to our branding puzzle. So let's take a look at the basics. First, let's talk about our ID system. This includes new letterhead, new envelopes, business cards, and even a PowerPoint template. These items have all been revised to reflect the new brand. The stationery items will continue to be ordered by the agency, but you can also access an electronic version of the letterhead on the L Drive and on the intranet. In order to be fiscally responsible, we will continue to use existing supplies of stationery until they run out, but the new branded stationery should be integrated as soon as possible. The PowerPoint template can be downloaded from the L Drive and the intranet as well, and this should be used for all agency presentations. Another key element in our branding scheme is our email signatures. As much as we all like to express our individuality, when it comes to our work email, everyone's signature should look the same. It's an important piece of our identity. Email signatures should contain the following: your full name and credentials, your actual title, Summit County Public Health and the address, phone and fax numbers, and the website, www.scph.org. The logo should follow the signature information. Standardized email signatures will be rolled out in January 2019, and further instructions will be forthcoming at that time. Next, we'll talk about fonts. SCPH has a new official font. It's called Railway. Railway should be utilized for everyday use and marketing materials. There are a number of weights available, and the font itself has been installed in all of our SCPH computers. Our old friends Arial and Times New Roman are acceptable as alternative fonts for web and print communications, but Railway is to be considered our primary font. The font for the logo wordmark remains the same. It's Trajan or Trajan Pro. This font should be used for the name of the agency when used along with the logo. Next up, a word about our colors. Our primary color, SCPH Blue, remains the same, but a palette of supporting colors has been developed and will be used in our marketing materials. These colors have been assigned to support program branding, as you can see on this slide. Our logo is a well-established part of our identity and brand, and it will remain the same, but you will start to see it used in conjunction with our new tagline, Working Today for a Healthier Tomorrow. We now have a new design for our agency brochures as well. This image shows our new WIC brochure. To standardize brochure requests, a template has been created for staff to complete prior to submitting their request to marketing. It can be found on the marketing page of the intranet. This template should be sent with your request to marketing@schd.org. Our website, scph.org, was one of the first pieces of the branding puzzle to be completed. It was revamped in 2017. The new website design is contemporary and compatible with smartphones and other devices. To request content changes to your program's page, you can simply email the details of your request to marketing@schd.org. In the future, each of the divisions will be able to edit their own information on the website. This concludes our training video. You may have some questions about our brand strategy or the details of the marketing plan or the processes involved. More information about the overall marketing and branding strategy is included in our strategic plan, which you can find on our website. The official SCPH Brand Guidelines Style Manual is available on the marketing page of the intranet, and it contains the information we covered in this video and more. Of course, if you have specific questions about requesting marketing assistance, always feel free to send your inquiry to marketing@schd.org. There is also a Q&A session planned for the near future, which will address any questions about our marketing strategy and processes, so watch for an announcement about that session. And finally, since this is a mandatory training, please be sure to complete the training certification form on the training page of the intranet. Thanks for your time and have a great day.